Hello, it's Dania. So for my final project, I decided to do it on the topic of love. So why love and how can I use this as an educator? Well, I like to think back to when I was in second grade and when I loved my teacher. Okay, so why did I love that teacher so much? Why do I to this day look back and think about that teacher and how much I loved her? Well, because she shaped who I was. She was compassionate. She was compassionate. She was passionate. She was understanding. She was intrigued by her students. She was like a second mother. Okay, so what does that tell me as a teacher that I should be able to bring into the classroom? The same acts of love that she showed me. Um, Compassion, passion, finding the beauty even in the negative. We need this as educators in a classroom. We have to be able to show and express those kinds of qualities with our students. Be able to jump into their perspective and understand them and take the time to try to understand their behavior, how to modify it to the best of our ability, how to do it in a way that shows compassion and understanding. Be able to respect every culture in that classroom, everything that the kid comes with, just having patience. All of those kinds of qualities to me are an act of love or love itself. So here I wrote down love is an act of courage, a commitment to others. In my case, a commitment to my students, a cause of liberation, role of a liberator. That's what love is. Learning process, finding a way to be more creative, finding ways to connect to your students. By finding ways to be more creative, what I mean is finding ways to be more creative in the classroom and be able to take your time to do it. Love is the teacher that advocates for all things, the teacher that does meetings for the student and shows up for the students and always has something to say. Whether it be, I think this would be a great program for the kids. I think this would be a great idea. Hey, I see that this one is having this sort of issue and I would love to step up and do something about it. That teacher that's always advocating for her students, that's love. And I acquire to be that and more for my students as an educator. So let's see, what else do I have? It says education can be a tool for the students. It's raising the bar. It's loving and it's caring and it's sending the message that you are capable. And I want to be that kind of educator, and I strive to be that type of educator for the rest of my life because this is a career that I chose, that I love, and I want to be the example of love for my students. So, how can I show love? Well, attending for my own self-care, making sure that my mental state, making sure that physically, that mentally, that holistically, I am showing compassion towards myself. For me to be able to step into the classroom and show that to my students, I need to make sure I'm tending to myself. So my goal as an educator my vision is to be able to tend to myself in such a great and unique and special way so that when I'm in the classroom with my kids, I can be able to show them that love by first loving myself, being an example for my kids. So when we truly care, we take on a lot of our students' struggles as our own. That is very true. We do take in a lot of our students' struggles as our own. And it's what we're going to do always as a teacher. But we need to make sure that we always find the balance. And like I said, tend to our own needs as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Whoever comes across it, this is for my professor for my final project. And yeah.